Hi, Pam.
Here we are, Shepherd's Talk.
Doing a holiday gift share.
Yeah, we wanted to do something for you guys to, something quick and easy because we know how busy everyone is around the holidays. At least we are.
Yeah, we sure are.
And so we came up with this little idea, and we're going to take you through it step by step. You do not need to know how to crochet to do it because we're going to show you exactly how to do it. And then you can refer back to it and follow us step by step and make these two. This is our version of a poinsettia.
Yes.
And we put it on the lights.
And this is on the lights. But you know, Pam, you could equally as well put them closer together and put them around the base of a candle, or put them in a. You could use them on your tree as a
number of things.
Yeah.
Do them in the colors for Hanukkah. Do them in blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Put them at the base of. The candles,
sure.
And yeah, there's
Absolutely.
a lot of things. And then we have another version of the same thing, but we changed it around just by one little step to make these real cute snowflakes.
Yeah. Put some beads on there.
Yeah, and we're going to show you exactly how the beads went on.
Yep.
And then the rest is up to you what you do with it.
That's right.
I'm sure you're all so creative. We're going to be anxious to see what you
Yes, we are.
What you've done with it and what you come up with it. And you know what? Just one real quick thing. We were talking about it. You could do this in the spring with spring color flowers. Do it at Easter with pretty pastels. They're attached with a chain too. So once they go on, they're pretty much on there. You could wrap it around your lights and then they're on there. They'll stay. Lay it on a mantle. Get the battery operated ones, which Virginia bought a bunch of. And you won't need an outlet.
Yeah. That's right. So to start,
all right.
We're using kind of a
our mill spun.
Yeah, bulky singly, kind of a heavy yarn or a light bulky, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Yeah.
You could
say.
It's but you could really use anything.
You could use anything. It's just going to depend on that. The size of your flower will depend on your yarn. So play around. I mean, adorable tiny flowers would be cute for some special occasion.
And what size hook are you using?
I'm using a K with this bulky. I think you're smaller.
I am. Yeah. I am.
But you know what that means, guys? You don't need to go out and buy a special crochet hook.
No.
You pretty much are going to be able to do this because we're not sizing it to anything or anybody.
Right.
So just play with what you have at home.
Yep. So to start,
any size crochet hook, your yarn, I do a half hitch, I think it's called, just a half hitch. Loop it on to your crochet hook. Wrap your yarn around from the back around like this. Hook it and pull it through. And you've just done your first chain.
And I start mine because I'm not as good at crocheters. I just make a knot.
Yep.
And tie it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's, I don't know. Because that's, anyway, yeah. Okay.
All right, so we've got it on. So now what you're going to do is chain 7. And that is simply going to be wrap this yarn, your working yarn, around the back, hook it with your hook, and pull it through. So I had done one previous, so that's 2. Wrap your yarn around the back, hook it, and pull it through. 3, around the back, hook it, and pull it through. 4, 5, 6, 7. And we've got this little chain. That's going to be the center of our flower. So now I'm going to come over to the first chain. Yeah, go over to the first chain. Put your hook through it. So you've got 2 stitches on here now. Wrap your yarn around from the back again. Hook it and pull it through. And you've just made your little center. So the next step is to chain 4. So we're going to chain 4. We're starting our first petal by chaining 4. Wrap it around the back again, hook it, pull it through 1. Around the back again, hook it, pull it through 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've chained our 4, and now we're going to do a triple crochet. So that means wrap it around your working yarn around your needle twice. We're going to go right down into the center of the hole. We're going to catch our yarn and pull it through. Then we're going to wrap the yarn around the needle again and pull it through 2. We're going to wrap it around and pull it through 2 more. Whoop. And we're going to wrap it around and pull it through 2 more. So that's a triple crochet. Now we can slide this over next to that chain. So another triple crochet. So wrap it around twice. Go down into the hole, up and out. You wrap your yarn around to the front of the needle, hook it, pull it through. Wrap it around, pull it through 2, pull it through 2, pull it through 2. Now we're going to do one more of these stitches. So that's it's the triple crochet. Wrap it around twice, go down into the middle of the hole, catch your thread, pull it through, wrap it around the back, hook it, pull it through twice, 2 stitches I mean, and pull it through 2 more stitches and pull it through 2 more stitches. Now we're at the last step of our petal. We've done a chain 4 here and 3 triple crochets. We're going to chain 4 one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do a slip stitch, which is down into the middle of the circle. Catch this yarn, pull it through, and pull it right through this immediately. This stitch right away. And there's your first petal.
Yeah.
And these will move over. You know, you can move these, make it tighter. There's gonna be enough to put 5 of these around. So that's your first petal. Okay, I've got 3 petals on, and I'm starting the 4th petal, and I'll do it one more time. I'll walk you through it one more time here. I hope it's not getting too redundant, but it's for people that have never crocheted, so we want to make sure you understand. So now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do the triple crochet. Okay, pulling it through the 2, pulling it through 2 more, pulling it through 2 more. So there were 6 stitches, and we pulled the yarn through 2, 2, and 2. So now we're going to do the next one, which is just wrap it around twice into the hole, catch the yarn, pull it up, wrap it around, catch the yarn, pull it through 2, wrap it around, catch the yarn, pull it through 2 more, wrap it around, catch the yarn, pull it through 2 more. I've got 3 parts of the petal on. Now we're going to do the triple crochet again. Okay, pulling it through the 2, pulling it through 2 more, pulling it through 2 more. So now I have 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to complete the petal by chaining the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go into the center and do the slip stitch. Into the center, catch the yarn, pull it through, and pull it right through that loop. Now we've attached the 4th petal. Now we're going to do one more, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A slip stitch.
And that anchors, that ends that petal, that slip stitch.
It makes this
Makes
shape.
it round.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Okay, so now we're going to do a triple crochet. Going it through 2, going through 2, and 2 more. Another triple. 2, 2, and 2. One more triple crochet. So that was 1 chain and 3 triples. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking, see? Wrap it around twice. And
I love the red.
chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch. This is what's rounding it. See that? So this will go in. Oh,
Like the edge of the petal.
It's real full here, but slip stitch, and there's your flower. Tug this piece a little bit, and it closes up your center a little as well. And then we'll end it. I think I can break this.
Yes, I think you can.
Okay. Now we'll just. You've got your loop here. Like any ending to any knitting, you're just going to pull this through the loop and end it. And then darn it in and hide it. Okay, so, and there's your flower. These will slide around because we wrapped it around the loop, so you can play with it and form it. And you're going to hide that. And your flower.
Yeah, and that's great. And then you're just sticking it through
The lights.
These lights, just, yeah.
Actually, we took green. You could take any color you want. If you're doing the poinsettias, use a pretty green. And do a chain stitch. As you're doing the chain stitch, attach these just with either a sewing needle and thread or yarn and thread, however you want. They weren't attached in any fancy way at all. Look, I looped it through, just attached it any old way.
So this way you could use it as a garland on your tree.
Yes.
But if you didn't want to chain it, you could just take your thing and stick it on there, right?
Exactly. You wouldn't have
so
to
you have
chain
so
it.
many different ways
Just play
to
with
play
it.
around with that.
Yep.
They look great. They're darling.
Yeah, they're
You
cute.
know, you could put one other thing. You can put beads on them. So
Wait,
actually,
excuse me. Can I say one thing?
Yes, you may.
You know, I always
Absolutely.
interrupt Virginia because my
go
mind
right
is
ahead.
going.
It's okay.
Different size yarn. See, this was like a fingering weight, and this was our Aran or bulky weight. And look, the flowers came out like that, but it works.
Yeah.
So any size yarn you have at home, just trying to say, don't do anything special.
Yeah.
And again, we're using the same size yarn and different size needles, Virginia and I, and it's working out. So,
Yep.
just a little thing I wanted to point out. Don't
Yeah.
get anything
and
special.
if you wanted it to be, if you do one and you wanted it to be a little smaller, either go down a hook size, unless that's going to be difficult with your yarn, or see if you can find a yarn that's a little smaller. You also could try chaining 6 instead of 7, which would make a little smaller hole.
Absolutely.
So you'd be scrunching it up a little bit more. So, I mean, you could play around
Play with
this.
it. It's just,
Right.
we're just trying to give you a basic,
Yeah.
real quick idea. I liked it.
When we first started this, I was doing a different pattern. And it's a little more like a snowflake. And it also can go on these. But I also like using the beads.
I love the beads.
So you can do, what I did with the beads was I just took a needle, a very thin needle, and thread my yarn onto the needle, and I put the beads right on the strand of yarn. Okay, so they're all there. And then when I want to use the beads, I pull them a little closer to me, and I'll slide one out to use.
Oh, I love that. That's just a tip in
So
itself.
you can just, so now if I was going to do, if I was going to do the snowflake, I think I would start it by making my knot, my first loop, and then I would chain 7, just like we did with the poinsettia. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, And then you join your circle together by just sticking your needle in, grabbing the yarn and pulling it through both stitches so it makes a circle. That's all, just like that. All right, now I'm going to start with my chain 4, and what I did for the snowflake, you could do this many different ways, but this snowflake, on the chain 4, one on my 2nd stitch and my 3rd stitch, I used a bead. So I chained 2, and then I slid my bead down, and I did my next chain beyond the bead, like that. Oop, come on. Okay. So there's my bead. Can even slip it through the stitch. And then there's my 2nd bead. This is chain number 3.
Nice.
Okay, so there are the 2 beads. And now my chain 4, my 4th stitch. So there are the beads. I'm going to do a triple crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Triple crochet. And then over, and I'm doing the next one. And you don't really need to see me do all of these because it's sort of a pain in the neck. 1, 2, and then down, and then the stupid triple crochet. Here it comes.
We're getting sick of this now.
We're getting sick of this now. All right, and then with this snowflake, I did not do a chain 4 and go down through the middle. I just started again with a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Bring the bead up because I'm using the bead on the 3rd one.
Oh, so let me just, you're putting your beads on your chain stitches.
Yes, because
Okay.
the chain stitches are on the sort of the top of these points.
Yes.
You
I
could
like-
put them
I
anywhere
see.
you want to.
But
But
I
that's
like
what
where you had them because it looks like
Yeah.
the tips of a
But you can
snowflake.
Yeah, you can experiment and put your beads any place you like them, or put them randomly. Is perfectly fine. And then I just do another triple crochet. Triple crochet like this, and you'll end up with a pattern. Get out of there. That looks more like a snowflake. Now you could also do beads on your poinsettia. You could do beads, I mean, you can place these beads anywhere you want to, which is really kind of fun. You could put them around the center of your circle. Okay, but see, mine are here on the end part. Push that over a little bit.
There you
They're
go.
on the top of the
I
little
like
star.
that.
If you wanted to put them down where around the center of your star, you could certainly do that as well by, well, let's see, here's a triple crochet. When I go down for my triple crochet, I'd grab a bead. Wherever you want the bead, you know, put it right there. I'm going to catch the other side of it and the other side of it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And there's the bead down near the center. You could do that. Actually, that would probably look quite nice on any of them. You know, place your beads. So anyway, string your beads, pull them up when you want to use them on your stitch, and have fun.
Okay, so just to go over what we did was we started with a chain 7, attach your circle, then chain 4, which is right here, then do a triple crochet once, a triple crochet twice, a triple crochet 3 times, a chain 4, a slip stitch to attach it. That's it. That's
the
one
petal.
petal.
Right.
That's the pattern, that's it, and then repeat it for 5 times. Now
Yep.
Virginia's was,
Mine was chain 7 and attach them, make a little circle, and then chain 4, I added my beads, but you don't have to add the beads. A chain 4, a triple crochet, a triple crochet, a triple crochet, a chain 4, a triple crochet, a triple crochet, a triple crochet, a chain 4. a triple crochet, a triple crochet, a triple crochet, a chain 4. And you know, you'll find too there are obviously lots of variations to this. You could do a double crochet somewhere, or you know, you could play around with it, but this is so simple. I love the poinsettia.